All right, today I want to show you something I recently designed. If you've ever heard of a wedge plate, that's what I built. There are some major differences and some limitations here. The first one is the fact that it's wood, and I've done some things to make it a little bit more sturdier. And the second thing is that it does not pivot, so you're locked in at a 90-degree angle. This was completely okay with me due to the fact that I built this specifically for top-down shots only. If I want to get at angles, I can use my tripod. So I'm gonna kind of show you how I designed this. It's very simple. It is 5/8 inch maple, and I reinforced it with this angle right here. I also reinforced the wood with these washers so you don't get indentations from any nuts that are screwed on. Now these wing nuts right here, these are strictly for just keeping it in whenever you're storing it, so no base plate is on it. And I'll show you how we set up the camera here in just a minute. We won't have a camera rigged out, but I'll show you how to put a base plate on it. So we're gonna start at the bottom of the grid clamp, and this has a 3/8 inch male end on it, and I have placed a 3/8 inch flanged nut. That flanged nut has serrated edges on the inside, so it's kind of like a locking nut. And again, I have one of these washers on there. And I have tested this out already, and let me tell you, it works fantastic. And I would absolutely take this onto a professional shoot. Some of the little attention to details was just like making sure I rounded the edges, making sure it's sanded smooth and sealed really nice. You can see the glare on it right there. Storing it with these wing nuts. I really like, pocket holing everything. If I'm gonna create something, and I love woodworking, I'm really going to take that extra mile because it's just time at that point. And when you're done with it, you'll really be proud of the work that you kind of put into it. So I'm gonna show you how I would set it up. So I'm gonna take it over here to the table, and I'm gonna take these winged nuts off. I also wanna take a minute to talk about these lav mic covers made by Bumblebee Industries. And I'm doing interviews pretty often now. So I've got 3 to do this week, and I really wanted to, I hate clothes rustle. And so, yeah, I wanted to try these out, and I'm hoping it sounds pretty good. All right, I've got the base plate set up. Now, you'll want to take, if you've got a ratchet and some sockets, I would highly suggest using that. I haven't really tightened it down yet. You can also use, small wrenches like this and really tighten it down. These are made by Cobalt. I really like them. Or you can use crescent wrenches, but anyway, that's a whole nother video. So you've got coming back at you. You got your base plate, your camera will be right here. I brought this table in here because you would definitely need to use a table or like an AC card or something like that. But your base plate is up on here, your camera will be here. So then you want to come over here. Now, some people might be griping and complaining about grip safety. The real grip people know. I'm not a real grip person, so I just took it from what someone sent me a message. You always want to have this end at the top, so if it slips, it catches the nut. However, if you're doing this style, the biggest safety concern is just making sure that your grid clamp is more towards the front of your plate because that's where all your weight is. So it's completely okay to put it up on the speed rail like that. All right, so real simple. Come over here, put it up on your speed rail. Should have unscrewed this before, okay. Put it up on your speed rail, grab you like a crescent wrench. Okay. obviously you would want to tighten that down pretty well. You would also want to use a safety strap, like a safety cable, and wrap that on your camera and wrap that over your speed rail. And then, yeah, that's pretty much what I've came up with. And, you know, I'm proud of it. So hopefully this will give you some, you know, kind of spark your imagination to build different things. And I'm actually going to be showing a couple videos of some things that I built with some leftover parts and some leftover wood. And yeah, I just, you know, get out there and build some stuff. You don't have to buy $900 wedge plates.